to the president's speech.
John Dramani Mahama.
And I'm from the UK.
Right.
My parents come from Jamaica.
Right.
I had to listen to that speech 3 times.
3 times?
It was the best speech I've heard.
Ghanaians, you guys have presidents. Nigerians, we have ancestors.
So Nigerians, which way or more? Are we still the giant of Africa? Like, is Nigeria still the giant of Africa? But Ghana has taken it away from us because I don't understand.
A lot of Nigerians are beginning to question if Nigeria is still the giant of Africa or Ghana is now the giant of Africa. And the speech our beloved President Mahama is still making wave on social media. Both foreigners and Nigerians are all reacting to it, and they are all saying that where would Nigeria be like Ghana? Let's take a look at these videos, and please do not forget to like the video, share and subscribe. I'll be back to throw more light on it.
I listened to the president's speech.
John Dramani Mahama.
And I'm from the UK.
Right.
My parents come from Jamaica.
Right.
I had to listen to that speech 3 times.
3 times?
It was the best speech I've heard. And I'm so happy that now, from the continent, we're standing up and finding our worth. If you want me to come to Ghana, I'm willing.
Do you remember anything the president said that struck you? Like?
What struck me was he talked about the slavery.
Right.
He talked about if it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And he talked about you paid the slave masters, and I know that was in 2015. Right. I've always known about that. I see, yeah. So you paid them reparation, but you don't want to pay the actual people that were in damage reparation. Yeah. So I enjoyed that. He talked about everything. He covered it all. And I'm honestly, best speech going.
Ghanaians, you guys have presidents. Nigerians, we have ancestors. Yes. And I see some Ghanaians still coming out on social media saying that their president is no good. They're not going to vote for him on the next election. You don't know what you have until you lose it. Yes, I will say it again. You guys have presidents and Nigerians have ancestors. Better watch what you pray for, Ghanaians, so that God will not bless you with ancestors the next time. We the Nigerians, we know what we are talking about, we know what we are facing in the hands of ancestors that we call presidents. Your president is working. Your president is good. Yes. As a Nigerian living in Ghana, I will tell you this. Look at this restriction that the US placed on Nigeria and Ghana. Now, it is on social media that the US placed a ban on Nigeria and Ghana. They can only get 3 months visa and single entry into America. But because your government, your president is working, he was able to dialogue with the president of America, and they lifted the restriction in Ghana. Now you can have 5 years visa with multiple entry. Nigerian president or Nigerian ancestors is flying up and down, traveling up and down. Within 2 years, within 6 months, you are going to 16 countries. And you are telling me that we don't have ancestors. Ghanaians, I will say this again. Better watch what you pray for. So that God will not give you ancestors next time. Leave this president. He's working. I'm telling you for a fact. Yes. Until you leave your country to another African country, then you will not understand what I'm saying. Leave this man.
So Nigerians, which way? Our Ghanaian brothers have just been reapproved to be able to apply for their 5 years old student visa and 5 years visiting visa. But us Nigerians, we are just in the queue, queuing for 2 years old visas, like some scarce bread or more. Are we still the giant of Africa? Like, is Nigeria still the giant of Africa? But Ghana has taken it away from us because I don't understand at this point, Every country is just embarrassing us left and right. This country is banning us. Country B is banning us. UK, US, Canada, Australia, all the top 5 countries are just banning us. But here's a brother who even borrowed light back in the day. Like our president then, Olusegun Obasanjo, literally gave them light. At the point, we even have to force them to leave, like to pack their things. Ghana must go and go. But now they're flying countries who can't even get a visa to.
At this point, as a Ghana youth, at this point, as a learned, intelligent Ghana youth, at this point, can you still hate on our president? He's 1 in a million. Can you still hate on him? I mean, we've got a stable economy right now, stable lights. I mean, can one, hate this man? Did you recently listen to the speech at the 80th UN meeting? If you haven't, as a youth, go and listen to him. And you realize that this man is a chosen one. At this point, that GN Bank's license has been restored. If you're a youth and you are still hating on this man, then I don't think you have any direction in life. Somebody says, if this man continues to govern this country like this, with all this achievement, with all these things going on, then our people will have to open a branch in our neighboring African countries. The FPP will have to open a branch in Togo, in Nigeria. And when you go under the comment section of some of these videos where he went to give speeches, you will see how our African countries are wishing and hoping and praying that they have JM as president. At this point, if you don't love this man, then I think there's something wrong with you.
Today, you get one story why I carry come about the concluded United Nations Conference, their 80th conference, where all African leaders go, every country come. I'm here to tell you that among all the African countries that came for that very conference, it's only the president of the Republic of Ghana, President Dramani John Mahama. He was the only one that said that, that said something reasonable, that every African person should be proud of. When I say leaders are born and not made, people don't understand. Not everybody that you see that is a leader today, that is called to be a leader. There are born leaders. There are people who will be saying from their mama's stomach, from Bele, God don't ordain them, say them be president or they be leader. And when you see such people talk or act, you will have no doubt that truly these people are called to be leaders. But there are some useless ones that are leaders. Those ones are false leaders. They will force themselves into power. Now those kind of people go there, they no fit talk any reasonable thing as regard to Africa problems. But only John Dramani Mahama, the president of Ghana, now go there, go talk something where they reasonable. Watch my screen now, you will see what he said. Thank you, John Dramani Mahama, for standing for Africa. Ghana is blessed to have you as a president. Ask me, waiting other presidents to go there, go talk. Waiting them talk. John, I respect you. I salute you, sir.
See, one thing I really like when it comes to Ghana, and I want we Nigeria to also do the same thing. For Ghana or in Ghana, Muslim and Christian, they live together. A Christian man can go to the house of a Muslim man, go carry food, go feed chop. He go fit sleep there. A Muslim man can go to a Christian man's house, go fit sleep there. A Muslim man can invite a Christian man for their mosque, or maybe the Christian man, they do something like party, all those things. You go fit invite Christian go go. Same way Christian go invite a Muslim, they go. As in, you go see Muslim and Christian, they are living well in this country. A Muslim man go fit drive, a Christian go fit drive their bus, go park in front of mosque. Same as Muslim man go fit go park in the same thing like that. See, they do this one, but how come we Nigerians will not go fit, as a Christian, you know, if you go sleep for Muslim man house, especially Muslim. A Christian man cannot sleep in a Muslim man house. When a Christian man sleep in a Muslim man house, they sleep, they fear. So close eye, they know if you close eye, because they believe say they go buy him. A Muslim man if you go sleep or Christian man house. In fact, when a Muslim man live in his region, so a Christian region, they live with fear. When a Christian man live his region, so northern part, they live in fear. Because if you say they go buy him. A Christian person talk something related to Nigerian Muslim go pick offense to buy that Christian. Muslim and Muslim and they like the most to do the buying parts. Why we not go feel live as one to love us? This is why we say the country they divide. This is why the politicians are using us. Because we religious war. In Ghana here, you have this religious war. Make salary rich. Make you see yourself where they enjoy. But Nigeria, no. They say this one talk about Prophet Muhammad, they won't buy him. This one say talk about Jesus Christ, they won't buy him. You see, the problem we get, I don't know, now the same people who colonize us, nicely colonize Ghana. But we are living opposite. We carry everything for head too much. Christianity, religion, Muslim. It's too much. It's killing us, man. You see, so why I not go fit go in Muslim man house as the typical northern part I eat? As a then as I be Nigerian man now, Christian, I go fit come up for Accra and I go to Tamale inside one village, one northern village. I go fit sleep, eat with them, provide them and not cross boundary. Man, no go steal all those kind of things. But in Nigeria, no. We not love ourselves. Yoruba not love Igbo, Igbo not love Yoruba. Igbo not love Hausa, Hausa not love Igbo. But we be one. And let there be peace.
Let's not pretend like we've not seen what is happening in Biafra. The problem of Biafra can be solved. Nigeria should give autonomy to Biafra, like we see in Chechnya. One of the brutal battles we've seen in this 21st century is the war of Chechnya. After Russia won, Russia decided to give autonomy to Chechnya. Right? The Chechnya people have their own leader, they have their own rules, they develop their region with their own resource and, do whatever they want to do. But they still spend one currency, which is the ruble. There's no border between Chechnya and Russia. No. And this is exactly what Nigeria must do when it comes to the issue of Biafra. It's simple. Don't allow Biafra to break away as a separate country. Right? But they must give autonomy to them, like we see in Crimea, like we see in the Luhansk and Donetsk region. It's simple. Trying to contain Biafra is not going to work. Biafra and Nigeria will always be at war until you give them their own leader, allow them to choose their own leader, allow them to rule themselves. Probably, I suggest, the last time I created a video about Nigeria, I suggested that Nigeria should even be divided into three. Allow the Yorubas to have their leader, allow the Hausas to have their own leader, but you all be under one federation, which is still the Nigerian Federation. You spend the same currency, there's no borders between you, like the way we see in EU. Various countries have their own leaders, but they spend the same currency, they have the same rules, borderless between them, they can travel to any way they want. This is the method that, Nigeria is supposed to adopt. Like the Russian system. It's simple, and it solves this issue of tribalism. For example, the Igbos will never recognize Tinubu as their leader. And vice versa. If Peter Obi had won, the Yorubas and the Hausas will never recognize Peter Obi as their leader. They will always sabotage him. And if you have this kind of problem, there is only one solution to Nigeria problem. Give autonomy to the major tribes. Allow them choose their own leader. Let them rule themselves. It's simple. The other time I created a video about this same topic, somebody said, then who will be the overall president of Nigeria? Now, the overall president of Nigeria wouldn't be a problem if you have various tribes choosing their own leaders. So it doesn't matter who becomes the overall president, like the way we see in European Union. Who care about the ethnicity or the country that Eslavandalai come from? Nobody care. If you go to Russia, who care about who Vladimir Putin is, where he come from? Nobody care, because the overall leader is there to execute the plans of the various tribes, not to favor one or leave one. It's simple. Nigeria can easily solve this problem.
One thing I have come to realize is that Nigerians in the diaspora don't like themselves. All they do is competitions. Who is better than this? Who is making it than this? What kind of car is he driving or he or she driving? When they go to churches, like all these Nigerian churches, you will see people will be looking at themselves, the kind of car he brought, the kind of car she brought. Wow. So Nigerians still think the way they think back in Nigeria, using car, the kind of car you drive to judge the level of your success. Nigerians in the diaspora are so jealous of themselves. When this one, hosts a party, make it big, then the next person that wants to host a party, that want to hold a party, want to make that party more better than the first one. Like it's now a competition. They do party competition. The kind of food they provide the guests, the kind of after party they do, the kind of dressing, the ashebi, the kind, people that spray money. You see some of these people spraying money, you say, wow. You will be wondering if it's this same 9-to-5 job they are doing. Some of them are not actually doing 9-to-5 job, but the kind of job they do sometimes does not warrant the kind of money they spray in the party. I wonder where they get some of this money from. Like they just spray money. You see $50, $100. Some of these people make you begin to think if you are living in this same America. And after that party, another person want to do better. It's a competition. If you see a Nigerian working in a company with other Nigerians, the jealousy is there. Especially when one Nigeria is being favored than the other, they will start jealousing that one that is receiving the favor. That is so bad. I remember some years ago, a company I was working, there were a lot of Nigerians there, specifically Yoruba people. I speak Yoruba, I understand Yoruba 100%. I lived all my life in Lagos. I understand Yoruba very well. I speak it very well. In fact, I speak it more than my own Delta language. But I did not speak Yoruba in that company. I was speaking English. I did not act like I'm from Europe. I understand Yoruba. And because of my work ethic, the way I put my effort to do my job, the management love me. So sometimes they ask me to stay over. They ask me to come early for overtime and all that. When I was sitting in the break room, I heard the group of those Yoruba people talking about me, speaking Yoruba. They don't want to point finger. They were speaking Yoruba. Brother Timon they are just speaking. They think I don't hear what I'm saying. They were talking about me. You can hear the hatred, the jealousy in them that are making too much overtime. We hate ourselves too much. When we Nigeria unite, even in Nigeria, we betray ourselves. Jealousy is the bedrock. We jealous ourselves, we hate ourselves, we fight ourselves, we antagonize each other, we try to bring each other down. When will that nonsense stop? This behavior of eating each other under, like a rat eating your toe while you are sleeping and be blowing the hair into it. The closest person to you will be the one doing you, manipulating, saying bad things against you, talking behind you. And we've got to stop it. We've got to stop it. The hate is too much. The jealousy is too much. cut it down.
Which Nigerians can listen and learn and change their ways. One of the problems we are facing as Nigerians is the level of desperation and competition amongst ourselves. That is what has left our country where we are today. In Nigeria, everybody is trying to please everyone, trying to do competition, trying to be the best, trying to show off. That is why the youth are so desperate to make money. You see a young person of 17 years, 50 years, they want to achieve what somebody of 40 years have worked so hard to get there. So how can we build a system in that kind of manner? So the level of desperation in Nigeria is alarming. A lot has been spoken on those videos. They're not giving their points and reasons of what they think about Ghanaians and Nigerians and also the leaders. One thing I must comment, Ghanaians leaders are doing so well. But we want them to do more for Ghanaians. Know that I also want them to do more because I'm living in the country. I want to enjoy more benefits as a foreigner living in the country. But I must tell you, as a Ghanaian, please appreciate your leaders. They are really trying their best. They are not perfect. Yes, we wanted to do more, like I said before, but they are trying. Compared to where we are coming as Nigerians, we have never enjoyed any benefits before as Nigerian citizens. Not even as low as electricity, even as low as healthcare system we don't have. Even health insurance as Nigerians. Majority of Nigerians don't know what is health insurance. I must tell you, I came to Ghana before I begin to know that there is something called health insurance that you can actually get. I have mine as a Nigerian in Ghana. But in Nigeria, those things are not for everyone. It's for some set of people. Not everyone have the privilege to have health insurance. So I must tell you as Ghanaians, your leaders are trying. Like I said, we want them to do more. No that. But compared to where we are coming, is 0/100. Our leaders are not trying at all. I keep asking myself, every year we come, they will come into power. Every 10 or every 4 years will come and go. Still, there's nothing tangible our leaders can do. When will Nigeria be a better country? We hope that one day God send a savior to save the land, like I always say. But at the same time, I would love to see your comments on the comment section of what you also think of this video. And please, at this point, if you have not liked the video, please do more by liking the video and don't forget to share so that more people can see this video. And please, if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please do not make it your last by subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to the channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.